This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. They talk cinema. They talk telly. They talk a whole lot of bollocks. I'm your announcer, Jeeves.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late.
Hello.
Who the f*** are you?
I'm Jeeves.
Shut up.
Yes, Mum.
Calm down, Julie. We're just trying to start the podcast and we couldn't find you. He's just filling in.
Yes, just a fill-in.
I'm gonna fill in that mouth of yours with the blunt end of a baseball bat if you don't disappear.
It's been a pleasure.
Not gone 2 minutes and you replaced me with Jarvis.
I think his name was G.
Shut up. I'm your announcer, Julie. And I think it's time to renegotiate my contract. Here are your hosts, as loyal as Anthony Weiner, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Hello, Casper. This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. I am joined by two guys who think I'm talking about either Casper the Friendly Ghost or Casper the Creepy Rapist from Kids. Justin Polizzi and Matthew Stewart. How you guys doing? Shh, it's me, Casper. It's me.
I'm doing spooktacular.
It's me, Casper. Shh, it's me, Casper. Casper the rapist is scarier than Casper the Friendly Ghost. Okay, there's no
Casper the Friendly Rapist.
He wasn't. Well, he was friendly. He kind of whispered at her. It's like, shh, hey, meet the Sobieski. It's me, Casper.
Lily Sobieski. That was Christina Ricci.
No, Christina Ricci wasn't in Kids. That was Sobieski, man.
Lily Sobieski wasn't in Kids.
What, the blonde chick? I think that's Sobieski.
I don't know. Oh, that was Chloe Savini.
Whatever
her
name
is.
Lily
Sobieski is in the Helen Hunt lookalike.
Oh, yeah, I can't tell the damn difference. They both have weird ass names.
They're all white.
They all look the same.
They all look the
How
same
would you
to
like
me.
it if I said all these black
I'm
people?
I'm Lawrence Fishburne in Matrix. You all look the same to me. Morpheus.
The last movie you can get away with that.
Yes.
Is that movie.
Yes, Lawrence Fishburne saying it's a fucking Hugo Weaving. Oh God. Oh Jesus. I saw Matrix Revolutions on television the other day. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my hatred has done nothing but grow. Since then.
Wow, it's gotten that bad, huh?
Oh man,
It doesn't age well. Let's put it that way.
Live and let live, man. It happened. You got to get over it.
You gotta get over it.
You can't get over it, man. It's so bad. It's such a bad film. Colonel Sanders shows up at the end just to say something that doesn't make any sense and leaves.
Buy my chicken.
I think yeah, it was basically code for like, man, my chicken is good as hell, black lady.
hey, different black lady from the black lady from the first movie.
Hey, different Oracle. She couldn't make it for the first one.
Hey, fun fact: the guy who plays Longmire is the agent that fucking Trinity shoots in the face on the roof. Dodge this. That's Longmire.
Wow, he made it. Hey, at least he's got his own TV show now.
That guy has his own TV show, and he's famous for getting shot in the face.
Well, you got to start. Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them do get shot in the face.
Yeah,
but it's not on camera.
That's like shooting himself in the face because their careers are over. I have amounted to nothing.
Why did I follow that guy in the stall?
Oh my God!
Just trying to get ahead.
It has Henry Lennox, or as I like to call him in my reviews, the black guy who's in charge of everything.
Is that his character's name?
He's in Blacklist, and he's just the same character that he was in Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions. Just, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I'm in Man of Steel. Guess what I'm doing?
The guy that's
I'm in
always
charge.
I'm a delegate of
I'm the
something.
delegate of stuff. I'm in charge. I'm Henry Lennox. I'm in charge. I will read.
He's like Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He should play Barack Obama in a new Barack Obama biopic.
I mean,
He'll
Zack
be Barack
Snyder
Obama.
had him read out the fucking thing on the Comic-Con for Batman and Superman because he's just the black guy who's in charge. I'll read it.
That's true.
Give it to me. I'll read it. Has nothing to do with the film, but I'll read it. I'm Henry.
Yeah, I got nothing
he's
going
always
on.
that guy.
I'll read it.
I didn't think about it until you brought that up.
The first time I ever seen him was in fucking Matrix, and I was just like, this guy seems like a prick. yeah, I'll be playing that prick for 15 other films. Don't worry.
This is the guy where you walk into a doctor's office and you sit next to him and he has to talk to you.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, you got those headphones a little too loud there, buddy. You may want to turn those down. You're going to blow your eardrums out. That's that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah, it's that guy.
It's like, look, Obama.
It's like, hey, man, mind your own fucking business. Hey, I'm just telling you, it's bad for your health. You know, I don't eat meat because I'm a vegetarian because I'm Henry Lennox. You know, that's how he is. He's like very.
I'm in charge.
I never knew this guy's real name until you just told me.
But you've seen him a billion times.
I've seen him in a whole bunch. It's like, oh, that's Henry Lennox now.
Same character in every film. And I like Blacklist a lot, and he's the same guy. Same dude.
Hey, don't mess up a good thing.
Oh boy. Let's do word of the month.
At a loss for words? Don't sweat it. That's why we have word of the month.
All right, it's time for word of the month. The month is October, Matt's favorite month of the year, mainly because his birthday, and he's a huge horror fan. We're going to start with Justin. Justin,
horror fan.
Horror. Either way,
okay.
He's a fan
of both.
Justin, what is your word?
It's like a, what do you call it? Like a synonym. Not synonym. What's the thing that sounds? Homonym.
Synonym is the same? Horror. What's the difference?
Sounds alike.
Tomato, whores,
night.
Whatever.
Horror.
Justin, what is your word for the month of October?
What is a good word for, like, decent movies on Netflix?
Good?
What's a word for decent movie on Netflix?
Yeah, like
decent. Why just put decent?
Decent.
You could, but it just sounds so
pleasant.
Cheap and
pleasant.
I'm not even trying.
Respectable.
Respectable is a good word.
Yeah, I like
Decadent.
respectable.
The
reason I say that is because, like, you go on Netflix this month and they have, like, a horror section and, like, spooky movies to watch, and it just feels a hell of a lot better to spend time watching Netflix, because sometimes it's difficult anymore. But you know, they have a whole bunch of horror films and stuff on, so it's a nice surprise to finally get to find something and not look for an hour and not find anything. Because honestly, the only time I use Netflix is to watch Arrow. That's about it.
Oh, don't even get me started on that show.
Yeah.
Are you not enjoying it?
Oh, I'm enjoying the hell out of it because it's awesome.
Oh, okay.
I would like to say spooky or something like that, but I want to say, we'll say decent, because there's a lot more stuff coming on TV that, you know, that we're getting to, and you know, I really don't look forward to much, but you got Anchorman coming up, so it's the movies now lately and TV shows are starting to become more decent. They kind of dropped off for a little bit. So,
Matt, what is your word for the month of October?
I guess kind of playing off of what no. Okay.
No is his word.
No.
No, I will not give you a word.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say Halloween. Fuck it. It's October, goddammit, and it kind of goes off of what Justin was saying, that, well, it's my favorite time. It's my favorite month, just, you know, not because, you know, the month I was given to this planet by aliens, and they said, here you go, Earth, you get this guy.
Your life story is a little bit less depressing than Man of Steel, but continue.
Yeah, it's like I was Russell Crowe's kid.
But you do have the same beard,
which would be at badass.
Yeah, that would be fucking.
Yeah, if I was Russell
Crowe's my father would be.
Oh, dude, I'd be slapping you with telephones all over the place.
Yeah,
flying around the world,
fighting around the world.
No, but Halloween, you know, it's at Halloween season. It's at a scary time of the year type of thing. So it's, you know, everywhere you look on TV and, you know, advertising and everything, everybody's in that Halloween type of spirit, you know, no matter how bad or good it is type of thing. You know, I'm not watching CBS comedies that are like, oh, this spooky Halloween on CBS, you know, that type of stuff like that. But
I hate
AMC has all their
AMC is really the only
get ready for a spooky Halloween.
Does AMC have like stupid ass? They don't have those.
Yeah,
stupid
they still
commercials.
do Fear Fest. Oh. They do Fear Fest still.
Fear Fest.
So
that's really the only thing.
But I mean, I think tonight was the start of the like Friday the 13th marathon or something like that. They're doing at AMC. But I love that stuff because it reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to watch this shit all the time when I had time. So just seeing that stuff is still around on TV and in the movies, it's kind of, hey, at least it's
gives you a warm feeling and an erection at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm rubbing one out right now. Oh, there
I mean, who isn't?
Oh, you heard it from there?
Matt gets off.
It sounds like an old rocking chair.
Well, my word of the month, I'm going to deviate.
Let me ask you, DJ, what's your word of the month?
My word. Well,
Yeah,
somebody
what's
asked me,
your
what's
word
my
of
word
the
of the month?
What's your word of the month?
My word of the month is going to deviate from you guys. I didn't do a lot of Netflix
fuck you.
thing.
Get out of here.
Drop dead.
You don't belong in this world.
A certain trailer came out this month, which I've been waiting for because I was very worried, and I'm so fucking happy that it's not shit. My word of the month is Cap, because the Captain America trailer hit last week. I'm going to keep it geek-centric.
Why can't you just say Captain?
I'm saying Cap, because that's what they call him.
Well, when I think of Cap, I think of a hat.
You're fucking crazy then.
A knitted cap.
It was good. It was a good trailer.
I was worried because the guys who directed it, the Russo brothers, the only other movie I've seen them do is that Welcome to Clownwood, which is like a dark comedy. And I'm like, they're doing Captain America? I don't know if they're going to get the action right.
Dude, anyone can do a movie nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm watching. I'm thinking, I don't know how they're going to be able to handle the action. Then I watched the trailer for Captain America, and it's like balls to the wall action. I'm like, okay, I guess they understand how to do it. I underestimated what I thought a movie was going to be. It looks awesome, and I like it.
Yeah, but like Thor kind of looked that trailer looked.
I've been blackout for Thor. I only watched the first trailer. I'm trying to keep it fresh in my mind because Marvel has this problem with revealing everything good
away
in the trailers. Iron Man 2 was the first victim of this, where they just revealed everything awesome in the trailer.
I just can't say I'm excited about Thor. I don't know. I've
never been excited about Thor, but I'll give them this: they've made 2 films now. Okay, so that's pretty impressive to me. That's impressive because I never thought you could make a Thor film.
Yeah, the fact that you
can't get a Wonder Woman movie off the ground.
Warner Brothers, why can't you just make a Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
you can make a Thor movie. You can make a Wonder Woman.
You
can make a Flash movie.
And Thor 1, it's not my favorite Marvel film.
Manhunter, you could do Manhunter.
Yeah. The Thor is not my favorite Marvel film, but at least it's like it's solid. It's not Green Lantern.
It's still
well, what is?
It's still better than Iron Man 3.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. But yeah,
I might even go as far as saying Green Lantern might be better than Iron Man 3.
It's woo. I mean, if
that's ballsy.
They may not be on the same block, but they're in the same goddamn neighborhood. But the Cap trailer, I kind of understand what I was like. The whole thing with Captain America is that he seemed to only work either in Avengers or in the past. I'm like, what are they going to do with him in the present? And then I realized from watching this trailer, they're going to just take all the material that they didn't use for Jason Bourne and just switch Jason Bourne with Captain America, because this is just like a Jason Bourne movie with Captain America in it.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of.
It's a super powered Jason.
It's
Bourne.
super powered Jason Bourne. Does the government espionage. I'm going against the government shit. Has Robert fucking Redford, which is I don't know who's. They must have kidnapped this kid like Tom Skerritt and Ted or something. So I don't know how the fuck is Robert Redford in this film. Robert, you're gonna be in this movie. I don't know
how they did that.
I don't know. They must have had a coup or something. I don't know what happened.
I hate that line.
Like I told you before, I don't really care about Robert Redford.
I don't know how do you not like Robert Redford?
Well, he's not American. Okay, DJ.
I'm
talking about Matt, right? Because Robert Redford is American as they come.
I'm the Red Skull.
I hated the line that he had in the trailer.
What you're leaving a world. Sometimes you got to get rid of a world or something like that.
No. Yeah, you have to get rid of stuff to start over.
We need you. It was like we need you back one more time.
They always gonna say that to Cap. Cap, okay.
Well, it's
this is the last time we need you back.
Contrived shit like that.
To me, those are cheesy lines. So if you hear a line like that, it just cringes me. We need you back one more time, Captain America.
Well, you're never gonna get poetry out of a superhero movie. So.
You can think of something more interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean,
Cap, we need your services once more.
Is Thor talking to him? What happened?
Yeah,
William Shakespeare is calling Cap.
We need you this one more time. Then we'll give you your AARP card.
You know they're gonna have an AARP. You know they're gonna have an AARP joke eventually. He qualifies. He's 900 years old.
Yeah.
But no, I like what they're doing. The action looks awesome. Winter Soldier looks fucking badass, which is. I mean, if you would have told me...
He looks like Loki with a mask on, that's what's kind of weird about it.
If I would have told you, 10 years ago, okay, they're going to put Winter Soldier in a film, and you're going to buy it. He looks like I buy it. completely by.
Even for the people that don't know who Winter Soldier is, they're still going to be into it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy.
Some people still don't know who.
badass.
They're like, who's that guy Captain America's fighting? Like, who's Captain America? It's not even Winter. What are you
who's
talking
that ninja
about?
he's fighting?
Yeah. So, but I think they'll get it, eventually, and it looks good. I was pleasantly surprised. I think they can make a bunch of Cap films if they're using that formula, the Jason Bourne formula, because God knows Bourne Legacy ain't. So what? I'm happy about that, and I guess it comes out when April. So that's going to make a shitload of money if it comes out before
April.
summer.
It's pre-summer, so yeah.
Yeah, it's going to do good. It's gonna do good. A lot of people agree. Like, Captain is.
That's probably one of the stronger
than
first phase films.
If Floor brings in the money, Captain really.
Well, Thor will bring the money. It's going against nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming out this month.
I mean,
nothing. There's no Bond film, so it should be fine. I don't think there's any teeny bopper film coming out. But yeah, that's my word of the month. Though we do get frustrated with stuff that's in Hollywood, and it gives us an opportunity to use our perfect segment for anger, a segment we're calling "Hey Fuckhead."
It's that time again. The time where the boys get to vent on everything and everyone pissing them off in Hollywood. The time where we get an excuse to use the famous John McClane insult.
Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead.
Hey, fuckhead. Yes, it's a segment where we get to yell at Hollywood. I think I'm gonna go first. Just so you guys get a gist of.
Ooh, can't wait.
All right, here we go. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead. So Michael Bay comes to your town to film Transformers 4, and
Really?
he shuts down your streets, costs your businesses money, and your response is not only to extort him, it's to fuck him up, and every cop who gets in your way. I mean, all I have to say to you is, nice.
I thought you would have said cool off when you threw an AC at him.
I mean, they threw a fucking air conditioner at him.
Sit down.
That's
chill.
badass. Maybe he thought it was a transformer and he was going to transform from an AC to like
I
a
thought
robot
I
or
hated
something like
Michael
that.
Bay. These fucking people were like, fuck this dude.
We're like, fucking ACs.
Burn it with fire.
They extorted him twice. They were like, look, we're gonna fucking extort you, then we're gonna fight you, then we're gonna wait a week, then we're gonna extort you again. Because that's how we roll in fucking Asia, right? That's how we fucking roll.
Yeah, they don't give a fucking China, man. They don't give a fucking Hong Kong or Beijing.
All right, Justin, you have a fuckhead you want to fuck
I
up?
have a lot of fuckheads. Listen, fuckheads. Sit in your little fucking office, in your little fucking chairs, with your little fucking coffee. Sitting there. Your little fucking pen, your little fucking fingers, whatever the fuck they are. All pinkies, because they're fucking smart. Listen, you motherfuckers. You can't come up with anything else. You just want to dip that dick back in to old material. Okay, NBC, you really been fucking up with it, haven't you? Who the fuck is running that? Seriously, you gave us Seinfeld, and like you don't know what the fuck. You look down the road, it says one way, and you drive the other fucking way, and then you get pissed off at us when we're coming down that street. We're doing the fucking thing, right? So what do you think you do? Murder, She Wrote. Oh yeah, let's bring that fucking back, and we'll put Octavia Spencer in it. You know, turns out you can't kill Murder, She Wrote. You gotta bring it back.
She fucking wrote it.
I'm so mad when I heard that. I'm like, what? I was so mad I didn't even like read the rest of the article. I just saw the title. I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm doing something.
Yeah, because, you know, fucking Ironside.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
you
brilliant
can't one
fucking
black
idea.
show. You need to bring back another black
It's
show.
the motif.
4 episodes,
Find an
was
old
it?
white show, add a black actor in it to make it hip, and then see if
Yeah.
it works. No, it doesn't.
Is she gonna go on fucking Facebook? Check out who murdered who?
She's gonna write a blog. You know she's gonna be a blogger.
It's gonna be a blog. Yeah, it has to be a blog.
Gotta be a blog. It's gonna be some
It's gonna be email. Everything's gonna be high tech now. It's like, oh, we don't write books anymore.
fucking murder.
We write blogs.
All right, Matt. What's your fuckhead?
What's my fuckhead? Hey, fuckhead. You, over there, the fuckhead. You think it's so funny on Halloween when you gotta put, some makeup on your face and you gotta make fun of people because they're black, so do the old blackface routine.
It's perfect.
You could be Dancing with the Stars all you want, but just because you're a fan of that fucking Orange is the New Black show doesn't mean you have to look black. You stupid whore.
She dated Ryan Seacrest. Come on.
Yeah, she might be America's sweetheart, but I mean, come on now. It's kind of like, did you see that other thing with the Halloween costume? Those people did of Trayvon.
Yeah, I saw it.
I mean,
here's a tip. Here's a hot tip.
It's like don't take pictures and post them, you idiots.
Unless your name is Al Jolson and it's 1940 whatever, don't do blackface.
It doesn't work anymore. Like I understand you're trying to be edgy or hip, but I mean, come on.
It's so fucking.
Do the right thing.
Don't no.
Do it for Radio Rocky.
Got strangled by the cops in Bensonhurst. All right.
Well, that Spanish guy's yelling at him, going, "No!"
All right. Here's my next fuckhead. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you fuckhead. She-Venom? Hobgoblin? Slow down, Tiger. Why don't you try and figure out how to portray Spider-Man in a film first before you start making characters who are spin-offs of other characters you haven't fucking established yet? I mean, last I checked, your fucking Electro was a failed Jamie Foxx character from In Living Color, and your hulking behemoth Rhino is played by the pudgy Paul Giamatti, alright? So just slow the fuck down with She-Venom and Hobgoblin. This proves that you have no fucking idea what's cool about Spider-Man. You're a fuckhead. Be my fucking aspirin.
Hey man, Hobgoblin, Orange is the New Black.
Oh, you fuck. You fuck. Justin, you have another fuckhead.
I got so many fuckheads you wouldn't believe.
He's stuck with fuckheads. Oh, he's got fuckheads up to here.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are you kidding me? I just walked out of the NBC office telling them what the fuck they're doing. Look at you, CBS. You're gonna reboot Charm? Can you not fucking understand? Sit down. Get high if you need. Come up with a new fucking idea. Oh, the guy from Party of Five, co-creator, he's gonna bring back Charm. And you're gonna pay him for that? That's what he's getting paid for. I take a shit every day. You're gonna pay for that? That's more creative than sitting down, coming up with a new story for something that's already fucking done. Oh yeah, reimagination of the original series, created around four sisters who discovered their destiny to battle against forces of evil using their witchcraft. Fuck you.
Starring Jennifer Love Hewitt.
What? Jennifer Love Hewitt's gonna be in it?
No,
oh, jeez.
Party of Five.
Don't give them ideas for shit they're gonna probably do.
Party of Five.
Dude,
Nev Campbell.
God, stop saying it. They're gonna probably cast them. Don't say that. Oh.
Lacey Chambers.
Have you ever seen Charmed? It ended in 2006. You're rebooting a fucking TV show that's been off the air for like 6 minutes. Calm down. A shitty TV show that was on it for 6 minutes. Calm down, man.
I'm sure there's a bunch of like Charmed people that are like, "Fuck you, the show's awesome."
Oh, fuck Charmed. I'm sorry, Charmed fans, but even you could admit you don't want to see Charmed on CBS, the old folks network. I don't know what the fuck you're doing there.
You want to see something new.
Hey,
you don't want to see
CBS
the same.
CBS is the most watched network on
You're
because there's a lot of old
regurgitating.
people.
That's all you're doing is regurgitating.
Oh, here's Charmed. Oh,
Excellent. Here's money. Because in Hollywood, you feel upwards.
Oh, God.
All right, Matt, you have any more fuckheads?
This fuckhead over here. He's a good dancer and all. And, he has good taste in women, especially when he's beating them in the face several times. Looking at you, Rihanna, or what's left of your face.
In your acting ability.
But this, and your acting ability is stepping up. Whatever he's, what the hell was that? That's probably what he was saying to Chris Brown's fist when he was hitting her in the face. And now this fuckhead gets charged for assault. Did anybody not see this coming? Was I the only person with my hand in the air with the yellow shirt saying, "This guy beats people. Fuckheads. He's beating people again." Who didn't see that one coming? Rihanna didn't. That's why she got black eyes again. Sorry, Rihanna fans.
Jesus. Well, she did take him back.
Our core demographic are based.
Like, wait, we made fun of
Rihanna
Charmed.
fans.
We made fun of Dancing with the Stars. We're just destroying every fucking fan base.
We hate it. We hate everything. How about we made that abundantly clear?
Okay, this is my last fuckhead here.
Your last fuckhead.
Hey, fuckhead. This one kind of hurts me. This is a little close to home here. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you. Fuckheads. You're making me look bad. I went to bat for you. I all but guaranteed your awesomeness. But what have you given me and the millions of people who are steadily declining into the zero? Mediocrity. Poorly focused, unclever, lazily derivative mediocrity. You have two characters that are fucking interesting out of 6, but you keep force feeding us to 4 dull ones like Nurse fucking Ratchet. Come up with a fucking... Insert a hero that we recognize. Kill off UK stereotype Dr. A or B, or Shinny Mix Broadchest, or Tits Rackerson. Or, I don't know, make them interesting for the love of God. You got cable? Pull your head out of your ass, turn on CW, and watch Arrow. There's a comic book show that actually knows how to use their fucking characters. They have characters that have some semblance of character. Yes, I complimented a CW show, and for that, you're fuckheads.
Jeez, that was very precise.
I'm sorry. Very angry.
Ball clap.
Thank you. Justin, you have any more fucking?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to check my ass because I think I'm bleeding from getting fucked so much in my ass anymore. Beetlejuice too? You really
Nice fucking model.
Nice fucking model.
Cannot think of something else to do. Oh, and by the
As
way,
long as this Beetlejuice goes Hawaiian.
if it is, I'm putting a gun in my fucking mouth and shooting myself because I believe that script was leaked online. I read it and
Yep.
So yeah, and stop with the fucking email alerts of 50 Shades of fucking Grey. My fucking inbox is, who the fuck is gonna be in this movie? Actor drops out. Director drops out. Oh no. Gonna fucking suck anyways. Stop it.
Or we will bomb
No,
you.
and fucking Netflix saying like, you know, fucking movie studios are gonna stop showing fucking movie theaters are gonna stop showing fucking movies. What kind of fucking statement's that?
We're gonna have fucking birthday parties there? What the fuck
What
is
the fuck are they gonna do? Fucking Chuck E. Cheese? We're gonna turn our fucking Chuck E. That's it's in the name. A movie theater. They show fucking movies. You think you're that all high and mighty, Netflix? And fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You get a few hit shows, a few Golden
You think
Globes,
you're all
a few
shit
Emmys,
now. You think you're all
and you
fucking
think you're not a
shit.
fuckhead.
Beetlejuice 2 was like the worst idea in the long history of bad ideas.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. You know, Michael Keaton's gonna have another shitty movie coming out called Road with a Fucking Cop. Oh, yeah, it's a reimagination of a fucking cop who gets fucking, well, blown up this time. Well, it's a reimagination, see?
Reimagination.
He don't
What
go
a
to
horrible
Burger King,
word.
he goes to
Sounds
McDonald's.
like Rodney Dangerfield pitching Road.
I got an idea.
Hey, this movie gets some respect, see?
Hey. Fuck me with a long ass ball. Seriously.
This has been
Hey, fuckhead. Yeah, you, fuckhead.
If You Were on the List. Try not to take it impersonal.
All right, let's do TV roundup.
And fuck The Walking Dead.
Oh boy.
Oh. All right, it's TV roundup time. That was a good segue. Justin, you seen anything on television?
Oh, funny you should ask. I've never seen anything on television.
What's a television?
What is a TV?
What's a boob
Yeah, well, we talked about Arrow. If you want to talk about that a little bit, we can talk about that.
It's back and in full effect. It knows
yeah,
it knows what it is.
It's back. Let's put that in one hand. Let's put another comic book ish show. On the other hand.
Oh, okay,
Jesus.
yeah, maybe we will. Okay. Yeah, we didn't talk about it last time. So
No.
we have to talk about it this
And
time.
have you watched it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're talking about Agents of Shield here, people.
Right. Well, yeah.
So, in case you're confused,
That was my fuckhead, my famous fuckhead there, because I'm
That's
very
why I wanted to
angry.
bring it up. You know, it's difficult to watch that show. I find.
It's frustrating because I don't like
I
anybody.
literally
on it.
would rather go.
There's
watch,
two.
like,
What I tell you, there's two characters that have any character. It's cavalry.
Coulson and the Asian.
It's cavalry
right.
in Coulson.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about anyone
Coulson
else.
feels
I
like
give less than two.
Coulson's a
fucks
cheat
about
because he
everybody
shouldn't
else
even
on that
count.
show.
So it's essentially one because
Yeah,
Coulson shouldn't even count.
Yeah.
He's a character from the movies, so you're gonna care about him.
he's
regardless.
he's a cheap trick to get you to watch it.
That's
honestly.
it.
Yeah.
And I had we had talked about this before when it was coming out, and I had these doubts because I said, just it's something from the trailer. It doesn't seem like it's using its full potential. Now, when you watch Arrow, and this is Arrow,
They're using everything they got.
we're talking about fucking Green Arrow here.
They're throwing
everything-
everything against the wall.
Everything is what they should be doing. In fact, Green Arrow is having a lot of characters come on that they should do. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. should use TV as a medium to project smaller characters that not necessarily
Which they have.
would be on
They
movies.
have a few, but not much.
Look what Arrow. I don't know. You don't watch Arrow. I don't know if you watched the last episode of Arrow, Justin, but I know you don't watch
No, I
Arrow, Matt. There was a reveal on the last episode that literally, I'm watching the show.
Are you talking about a certain evil character?
Yeah,
Yes, I know who you're talking
They
about.
just mentioned his name, and my dick got hard.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I mean,
This is perfect.
my dick is usually pretty hard because they're essentially using a lot of Batman characters
Yeah, and then
in the show.
Yeah, those are just throwing characters.
Well, okay, just say the villain. I'm going to watch it one day, but you might as well just review
Okay,
it.
well, anyway, they have Black Canary on there. She's a character on the show. She's not like spoken about in fucking secret or blah blah. She's on the show, just on it, just there.
But do they refer to her as Black
Yes,
Canary?
well, not
or do
yet,
they
but
refer to her as
she
her
looks
alias?
exactly like Black Canary. The only difference is she doesn't have she has a canary call, but it's like a device instead of her. She's not a metahuman. I think
And she got a nice ass.
yeah, and they're gonna I think they're gonna slowly do the metahuman stuff because Flash
That
doesn't show up.
matters.
But anyway, she's fighting at the end of the episode. She's fighting this dude. First off, he was fucking with the doll guy, the what doll maker? What's the name of the guy?
Dollmaker?
Yeah, Dollmaker was on there.
The one that cut Joker's face off?
Is that the one that cut Joker's face off?
That's in the comic
Oh,
book,
right,
yeah.
he was in there. And then at the end of the episode, she's in her fucking clock tower, which is essentially the Birds of Prey set. And then this fucking Asian guy drops down. I'm thinking it's Merlin, and it's not. He takes his mask off and goes, "Hey, Ra's al Ghul's looking for you." I'm just like, holy shit!
Oh.
They got Ra's al Ghul on the show. I was like,
Damn, that's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
I didn't see that, but I went online and that was like the headline. I was
Dude.
like, oh, okay.
I almost
Wow.
kicked my television over. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
why isn't Shield doing this?
You know, and that's what Shield should do. There's a lot of characters, like a lot of Marvel characters that
They don't
you
use.
necessarily can't build a whole fucking movie on it. But you know, it's funny how opposite the two are from DC and Marvel. How like Marvel understands before, you know, back in the day it was DC that knew how to do their movies, but Marvel now is just they know how to do their movies. They just don't know how to fucking do their TV and animated video.
Well,
shorts.
this is like the first Marvel TV show, though, too. So
Do you
can't-
know
gotta
how
give-
easy
Well,
it is?
I would give
even
him a little
so,
bit of a
I mean,
benefit of the doubt
Do
on
you know
it.
how easy it would have
Smallville
been
did
to
a great
cast
job.
fucking somebody as Luke Cage or Iron Fist or Black Panther or any of the fringe fucking Dark Hawk, Daredevil, who they have back. They have all these fringe characters. Moon Knight, anyone. Let's
Yeah.
say Wakanda. Say
Well,
anything.
I mean, they might at some
This
point.
is-
I mean, they
what is
might
this
develop
point? What
it.
point are you waiting for? Arrow.
Agents of Shield. It's Agents of Shield.
I mean,
Fucking
if,
Arrow
But it's
has
the
more.
agents as opposed to like the.
I've
know,
seen
more
more.
characters.
I've
Avengers
seen more
of
comic
S.H.I.E.L.D.
book characters from the universe on Arrow in an episode than I've seen in Agents of Shield in like the
But
whole
it's not.
season.
It's not thrown at you like shit on the wall. It actually
They're all tied
works
together.
with the storyline.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel forced. Doesn't feel like NBC is like bending me over and fucking me in the ass as CBS is fucking me in the ass.
Well, I think the whole thing with like Arrow is that I think the characters in Arrow you can introduce are a lot more low maintenance than the characters you can introduce.
But wait, man,
They did Royal Flush Gang.
I mentioned the characters they had. On
Yeah, but all the Royal Flush Gang is like, man, you can make them powered up and stuff like that, but at the same time, you can do a little. I mean, granted, I don't have a frame of reference. I haven't seen it.
Right.
But I mean, did they make them powerful?
No, they were a gang.
Hey, we're the Royal Flush Gang.
Matt, let me just give you an example of who was on just the last episode or who they mentioned. Felicity Smoke, comic book character. Arrow, comic book character. Arsenal, comic book character. Black Canary, comic book character. Deathstroke, comic book character. Ra's al Ghul, Merlin. I might be missing somebody. Fucking China White, Bronze Tiger. I'm missing. Like, these are just characters that are just there. They were already.
Have they introduced Amanda Waller yet?
No, they're going to. They're going to. I think they might be turning.
Well, that's going to be all the Suicide Squad at that point. Waller, I would assume.
Dollmaker, I keep forgetting. What's his name? I think they're going to start. They wrote Diggle into the comic book universe now, so he's essentially the new Harlequin because he wasn't in the books before, and now he's such a great character on the show. They've written him into the show. So
if DC Warner Brothers has the balls, all they have to do, and literally they could take. Well, you could take Deathstroke and you could take him exactly how it is. You could take that character. Like, I'm fine with that costume. I'm fine with
the actor is awesome. The actor is awesome.
It looked really good for a fucking TV show. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
They could just take that, throw it on the screen. Like, that is they probably got that actor fucking cheap as hell.
He's from fucking Spartacus.
He's all these people that
are Spartacus.
So
was transformed.
That's the big thing. That was the big thing why Avengers could never be a movie. They always said it just costs too much fucking money. Well, they did it. They didn't necessarily do it the way I wanted to see it. Like, I want to see like fucking Spider-Man and Wolverine, but that's not going to fucking happen.
No, not
but at least DC is in that position, and Warner Brothers is in that position where they can actually throw a shitload of characters and make this film fucking huge. You know?
I mean, the
success they're having with Arrow is going to. I mean, maybe this is like the start that they needed. Maybe this is like the kick in the ass.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Arrow has a lot of issues with it.
It does have issues, but the thing about Arrow,
it's cheesy. It's still like kind of like I would think melodramatic.
Yeah,
it's cheesy as hell.
We said
it's as much as you could do on a CW.
It's not. You know, I thought when the show first came on, I thought like the fight scenes and stuff would be cheesy, but they're not. They actually. It's really, and there's a lot of shots there. I'm really surprised that it's done well. But it's certain dialogue with characters I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like, if I'm in that writing room, I'm gonna put on the board, like, you know, if we're gonna have the nerdy computer blonde chick with glasses, let's not make her fucking goofy as hell every fucking episode and make her the comical.
She's better than Laurel. I don't mind Felicity. I hate Laurel. So I mean. If I have to pick between Felicity Smoke and Laurel, I'll take Felicity Smoke.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I'll bang whoever.
I was talking to Neil about this, Justin. If you've seen both shows, on Shield, what's her name, Sky, and Felicity Smoke, they're the same character. Who has more character, Felicity Smoke or Sky?
I haven't even seen Felicity Smoke, but I can agree. Probably you're right.
That's what I'm getting.
I do not like that.
That's why I get mad at Shield. That's why I get mad at Shield. I'm like, you have the same character that Arrow's doing, but I have no problem with Felicity Smoke on Arrow. But this Sky character, I could give 85.
It's like they're only trying
85. I give
5%.
25,000.
Yeah, they're like Agents. It seems like it's only at 5% of its potential. Like, it could be so much more.
Kill off the dead weight.
But this is the first season. You got to. I think,
and it's got such a big company behind it that could really just do it. And like, Arrow is like such a smaller set piece. It's such a smaller film.
It's on a shittier network. And they're because of it, they're firing every bullet they got. Shield seems like they're not firing. It's like watching a boxing match with a guy who you know is a good fighter and he won't swing. He's guarding himself.
But they don't. I don't think they have to. They don't have the sense that they have to, though. I don't think they. I mean, they're not at the point. It's like, hey, we got the ratings. You know, no matter what, we're going to be successful.
What they picked up for a whole season?
Yeah,
I mean,
they were.
Like,
it's for a whole season.
It's like Michael J. Fox show, which he's not called Michael J. Fox, but the show's called Michael J. They got picked up for a whole season.
That show is not good, Justin.
It is what it is. But
it is not good.
Is it shaky?
Is there any really good shows that any new good shows except for like Blacklist? That's about it.
Blacklist is awesome.
That's like the only fun. And it's when we did that episode, like we only said like Blacklist and we picked like 3 others. That was it.
Matt, do you see anything this month on the television?
The tube.
Tubey tube.
God.
My boy looks good on the boob tube.
The word looks good on the tube.
Well, I'll
Gary
give a
Oldman,
brief
Dark Knight.
brief just news that I heard about like a week or so ago. In case anybody's wondering where Parks and Rec is,
God,
there
that pissed me
it's
off.
going on hiatus.
Pissed me off
For some unknown, stupid fucking
for
reason.
fucking
I
The
don't even
Voice. It
understand
was
why.
The Voice.
I forgot I wanted to talk to you guys about that. The first couple episodes.
I liked them.
Really?
I'm
Did you
happy
like the
with
first
it.
episode? I
The
was
Eng-
very
the one-
upset with the
Yeah,
first
The
episode.
one in England.
The
It
London
was the
one I
right.
was
It was the
fine
right
with.
out Andy so we can make Guardians of the Galaxy.
And so
Yeah,
was the
basically.
second.
I think that's why they're
So
putting
was
it
the
on
second
hiatus because
episode.
they want him
So
to
was the
finish.
third episode. To get Rob Lowe, let him go.
yeah,
And,
they're all like on purpose to do stuff episodes. We got to get this
Well,
guy
I mean,
out of here. We got to
everybody's
get this guy
leaving
out of
after
here.
this season, though.
it's gotten slightly better, like the last episode, but
With Orphan Black, you guess that?
yeah, well, even that was kind of annoying. But wow, it just feels like we're not even trying anymore. Like this was like, I feel really disappointed. I feel betrayed. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's like it's the only sitcom NBC has right
That's
now.
it. I know.
Like that's funny. That's legitimately
You're not
funny.
watching Dads? Is that even on there? I don't even know what channel Dads.
That's on
That's
Fox.
on Fox, yeah.
Whatever the fuck show the network that shit's
That's
on.
why
that got picked up for the rest of the
That's why they
season.
said Brooklyn Nine-Nine might be the savior for sitcoms, because essentially the only two funny sitcoms out right now is Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, because didn't we pick the three? Was it Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Blacklist and Michael J. Fox?
You picked Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I was staying away from Michael J. Fox.
Nobody, I like how everybody kind of dismissed it. It's like, you picked it.
I didn't touch that movie. I didn't touch that show. Well, because Blacklist
Objection.
You know what's funny? In years past, Blacklist wouldn't be as high as it is, but compared to everything else around it, it looks like the greatest show ever made. Because everything else on network television,
Is that
the
bad?
new stuff I'm talking about is so bad.
Especially the comedies. The comedies are just atrocious.
Oh my god!
Like at least Blacklist, like you watch it, you kind of feel dirty about yourself because you're like, this is kind of freaky and scary.
It's 24.
Yeah.
Blacklist is 24, but if Jack Bauer was Hannibal Lecter, it's essentially the same show. And
But you know what I find really weird, like not weird about. I mean, granted, I haven't seen an episode. I have the episodes in my DVR. I'll watch it. But what I find so funny about Blacklist and like other stuff, I never would have really thought James Spader would have been that much of a draw ever on TV.
But no,
I mean,
who
granted,
doesn't
yeah,
like James
Boston
Spader
Legal
though?
and stuff like that.
Who doesn't like James Spader?
But it's weird.
I
It's
don't
like,
know. I've always liked him in movies and TV.
he never came off to me as like, oh, James Spader is a real draw. Like
Really?
I wouldn't go see a James Spader movie.
I would.
You're gonna go see Avengers 2 though.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I was going to see Avengers too, but okay, he was in 2 Days in the Valley. He's been in like in a lot of weird
Pretty in
stuff.
Pink.
Yeah, but I mean, did you go see Pretty in Pink because of James Spader?
Fuck yeah.
No, you probably
I
saw
wish
it
I
because of
did.
Molly Ringwald.
But I won't think I was
Yeah, but
alive
back
at
then
that
you were
time.
like, who the fuck is this asshole? Who's this asshole in Pretty in
That's
Pink
fucking-
who's treating Molly Ringwald like a fucking
He was
bitch?
amazing in
You know, that
Seinfeld. He
type
was
of
the
thing.
ice cream guy in Seinfeld. It was awesome.
But it's when you think of James Spader, you don't put him on the same pedestal as like other people that are like, oh,
I think
that's somebody I know from
Matthew
TV or
Stewart. I
movies.
think you're underestimating the Spader.
I think I am in a way, but I mean, according to the ratings, it's like I must be the
Dude, he
fucking
was the
idiot.
only
He doesn't
thing.
know shit
He was
about
the
anything.
only thing, and DJ will back me up on this. He was the only thing good about Lincoln.
Oh Jesus! That's the only reason I watched the movie. I was like, Spader's in it. We gotta watch
See,
it.
I didn't see Lincoln. I didn't even know he was fucking.
Oh yeah,
in
no,
it.
He's like one of the
like,
fucking guys. Him and Walter Goggins are like running around getting votes or some shit.
and he's great in Stargate. You know,
yeah,
94
yeah.
Stargate. Secretary, he was in
But
Secretary.
he was good at second. But he stars in random
Less than
shit.
zero. Yeah, I mean
Less
he's in
than
like
Zero. Good movie.
He's a fringe. Like I won't call him
Wall
a fringe
Street.
actor, but he acts in fringe films.
Don't underestimate the Spader. He's awesome. Boston Legal
No,
does.
he's the new Shatner. Spader is the new
Spader
Shatner.
might be the new Shatner. I would agree with that.
You know, he learned everything he needed to learn from him in Boston.
Shatner tapped him on the shoulder. You're now me.
Basically said, "You're now
You're now
Shatner."
Shat. He told third person. You're now Shatner.
Exactly.
I started watching a show on HBO, which I forgot premiered, and I'm really liking it. Stephen Merchant's Hello Ladies.
Oh, the British one?
It's not British. He's the only thing British on it.
Well, he's British. Yeah. I call it British because there's a British guy who's the star.
It's good.
I like it a lot. I mean, think about Stephen Merchant. It's essentially hitting the same beats as like everything Ricky Gervais did. But the thing about Merchant is when Ricky Gervais, who does stuff like extras and stuff, he's doing a character and it's funny. But Stephen Merchant, when he does it, it feels more genuine to me. He's always felt like
he's more charming than Ricky Gervais.
He's more charming. He's more realistic to me. And Gervais is awesome. It's just he's doing a character. When Merchant's doing it, it's like that could be him. I have no discernible thing because I've seen interviews with Ricky Gervais. He's completely different than how his characters are in the show. But Merchant in an interview and Merchant on the show seems exactly the same. It seems like
he seems to play himself.
Yeah. And it's pretty funny. The girl from
the show reminds me of like the 40-Year-Old Virgin, kind of
essentially
like a TV version of it.
And the guy the guy in the wheelchair from Alias, he's really funny, and he's only in a couple episodes, but I forget the guy's name. He has the Quentin Tarantino face, but he's not Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that's true. He's the ladies' man.
Oh, I know.
The ladies' man in a wheelchair.
He's got the Quentin Tarantino face.
He was a techie on Alias. I just can't remember his name, but he's really funny.
Wasn't he in Clerks too? Wasn't he the guy who was like a fan of the Lord of the
Rings? I think so. Yes, I think he might. Yeah, I think that's him. I forget his fucking name.
I guess I don't know his name, but I've seen him in like a shit ton of shit.
He's good. And they have the girl who's John Ralphio's sister. She's on there.
The one that said fuck on SNL.
She said fuck on SNL. That was her?
Yeah, that was her.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know I didn't even put two and two together.
Dude, we're busting out knowledge and trivia on this podcast.
Shit, yo. Fucking education.
She's really good. The only thing I wish there was... like the last episode, kind of, like the episodes before were pretty good, but the last episode it was about like homosexuality and stuff, and like him trying to say joke. It just felt like I saw it coming.
No, that was last week's.
That was last week's. Is there okay?
There's a new one with he's gonna have a pool party.
Okay, I missed that one. I'm one behind.
It's kind of like that one.
Okay,
with the pool because he says that joke in the pool.
Yeah. I mean, that episode was the only one where I saw coming from like a mile away, but every other one
predictable. Yeah,
like the limo episode is like the best one. If you're ever gonna watch an episode,
I know he tries so hard, and it's like you feel so bad for him because he tries so hard, but then gets him in these positions that are just pretty hilarious. Yeah. Sad at the same time.
Yeah.
I know like the second episode in, I was like, this might get repetitive like after a while because I was like.
It was doing fine. The only one where it seemed like it was like the techie guy that works with him, the website guy. Every interaction he has with that guy is hilarious.
He's texting her back.
Yeah, that episode was great. That's why I was like, all the episodes were completely different. But the one that just happened, the last one I saw was just kind of.
Did you watch the other show that came back as well?
What show came back
on HBO?
Which one? Did you say what else came back on HBO? I'm behind.
Eastbound and Down.
I stopped watching Eastbound and Down after the first season.
For the final season.
I stopped watching that after season 1.
I haven't watched it yet. I haven't seen the season.
I saw the first episode of the second
was the
season.
Final season.
Is it fun? I mean, I guess
it's better. Listen, I had big problems with how it played out, like the whole Mexico. I thought it got really not.
That's why I stopped. I stopped it right there. I didn't watch it.
And then they ended it, and then HBO was like, "Yeah, we want you to come back." And they ended the series. They ended it like the way they wanted to end it, with the death and the wedding and everything. Mm-hmm. And then they brought it back. And actually, I really like this season because it's just they kind of balls to the wall.
They don't give a shit. They don't care anymore.
They just don't care anymore.
No, and they added some characters, and it's still kind of like strange in that way where they say some weird shit, that kind of just blows your mind. But there's a couple episodes, he kind of gets repetitive after a while, like when he does into the drugs and he gets the girl back and then he blows it all away and then has to go get the girl back and then blows it all away again and gets the girl back. So like it kind of hints at that a little bit, but he's been a little bit different, but still the same Kenny Powers as before, and it's enjoyable to watch again, which is nice. But then again, it's ending once again, so it's kind of weird because it's kind of like
it's the Curb Your Enthusiasm of it.
I see. Crew stayed strong.
I think they're officially ending here, though.
Crew definitely stayed strong, and that really kind of, like you said, Mexico. Once it got to Mexico, it really started going downhill, and then it was like two
got a little weird
seasons
after
in
that.
Mexico. I think like it did half and half, right?
Yeah.
It was second season and
Half third, yeah.
third, I think.
And I'm just it was torture to watch, and then they came back, and I really
And then they were in Myrtle Beach.
That's right.
Last year was in they were Myrtle Beach.
yeah. So it's nice that it's back. I'll tell you that.
All right, let's do Matt's favorite segment of the show.
Simply. That's Simply.
You're doing like the Mickey
That's spelled
Mouse
it
Club.
very well. Simply.
BEST! Exclamation point.
Yeah. Simply best.
All right, this month we're doing Simply the Best Horror Monster.
Is it horror monster or I guess horror
Baddie? We can do horror baddie because that
thing.
kind of leaves it open to more stuff.
Simply the best horrific horror.
Horror? Okay.
Or villain?
Kim
or...
Kardashian. We can do villain.
No, okay. Simply the best horror monster villain demon thing.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Something.
It's Halloween. We're doing Simply the Best Horror Monster Demon Villain thing. Justin, who is your Simply the Best Horror Monster Villain Demon thing?
Well, personally, my favorite will always be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. We should call this we should call this Simply the Best Horror Monster Villain Demon thing other than Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. I Simply the best. I know that I want it for some reason. I want to say not. Let's say like we can't pick Freddy Krueger. Let's say that, right?
Yeah, because Freddy Krueger is.
All right, he's out of the.
Think about
line.
Freddy
I want to say
Krueger was
maybe Leatherface. I think because there was always as a I'm looking at this as a child, not nowadays, but as a child there was always something kind of freaky about that, like running around with a chainsaw and like using people's
With
skin
other
to make a
people's
mask.
skins on your
And
face.
There was
Yeah.
always something kind of, and I guess maybe the whole true story aspect of it, you know, it's always like that's how some human beings can be, because you know he is based off of Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Ed Gein, yeah.
And which I don't know if you've ever seen documentaries or looked into that guy.
Yeah,
My sister saw the documentary. She said it freaked her out.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's pretty
gruesome
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what it was like. Ed Gein is like who everybody's based on. It's like Hannibal
Yeah.
Lecter, Norman
Yeah.
Bates, Leatherface. It's all the same person.
It's and I think as a child you're freaked out of it, but as well, and even as an adult, you look at that and you go, wow, like a human can really go to the depths of darkness. And if that's like what that's based off of, like he did a lot of stuff with human skins, like he had lamps made of humans and heads and skins and stuff like that, and the whole house was full of just people ripped apart and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always thought like that's kind of, now the movies aren't the greatest.
No.
We could definitely say that.
The Matthew McConaughey one's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny if you want to like laugh for half an hour.
But that first 1974 Leatherface.
That one doesn't hold up so well. I mean, I'll be the first one to say that. I'll say the remake they did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it more than the original.
Okay.
Like I don't know.
Well,
you
the
know,
remake,
call me a
yeah,
fucking
because I'm looking at it as when I
traitor
was
to
younger,
my
so
belief
it wasn't
system,
around
but whatever.
the remake at that time. But I don't know. It's kind of freaky, you know. It's freaky. I mean, but my favorite's always Freddy Krueger, and always will be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. He the problem with Freddy Krueger is that I usually gauge horror things by 1, can you avoid him? 2, how smart are they? And 3, physical prowess. And Freddy Krueger is great on all 3 levels. 1, you can't avoid him because you're gonna go to sleep. 2, he's gonna fuck you up because he has those claws. And 3,
he's fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious, and he plays mind games with everyone he kills. So it's like, how do you?
Yeah, he may not be the strongest brute, but at the same time, he can turn into that
fuck
thing
you up.
that you fear.
Yeah, anything you want, you can turn into. So
basically, your worst fear, he'll manifest.
I mean, here we got a
manifest.
child molester who gets, and it's a shame because I've always thought it would make a good
if he wasn't a
movie.
molester. If it was like a wrongful thing, I always thought it would be awesome if they wrongfully accused him. That's what
if they
thought.
showed that.
Well, that's the thing. It's like that was kind of what it was made up to be, that he was wrongfully accused.
Right.
but
But
he
when
really
they-
wasn't. He was like a
They
molester.
did the reboot in 2010,
So bad.
which
Yeah.
is horrific.
So bad.
It's
They-
bad. It had good ideas.
Well,
I
yeah,
thought,
because
and I
they
thought he
touched
was
in.
Jackie Earle Haley was pretty good.
Yeah.
But, God.
Good
But he did
casting, bad movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they did the same fucking thing where it's like they had the right idea where it's kind of like, let's tell the origin. I hate to say that because it sounds like a fucking cheesy Fox thing, like we're in a fucking new
The untold story of Freddy Krueger.
But they didn't do it. They could have really
Scary guy.
they could have spent the
origins.
whole movie where like, he does this or whatever, and he gets the sweater and like the townspeople the whole movie are you could have made this really interesting where they capture him and they burn him at the stake, and instead of he runs into like that fucking
Boiler room or whatever.
and they burn it down or
Yeah, he like hides and he's like, oh no, it wasn't my fault. Yeah, it's like he would have had a lot more rage and probably he would have wanted to come back more if like he was burned.
yeah. I
at
just
the
feel
stake
I feel
or,
like they
something
could have
like
did
that,
something really
creepy
creepy
in
with
his
that,
stick.
couldn't they? Like really fucking different and
I
creepy.
want somebody who cares, like a James Wan or somebody to get on top of that. Just to bring Freddy back. I would love keep Jackie Earle Haley. He was fine. I just want a better.
Yeah. I mean, don't
story.
let Platinum Dunes get their
Michael
hands
Bay.
on any more like remakes. Don't let
Need
Michael Bay
need
get
to
his hands on
extort
any more
Michael
crap.
Bay out of that property again.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
what is your simply the best horror villain demon thingy
Oh God, it's
other than
tough.
Freddy Krueger?
Okay, all right. I'll pick one that it scared me as a kid, like a lot, and then I'll pick another one after that. But I would say scary and freaked me the fuck out when I was a kid was Darkness from Legend.
Oh God.
That thing was like when you see that as a kid, you're like, what the fuck is this demon?
Justin, me and Matt went to Halloween Horror Nights, and
And at that point, that was probably the scariest looking demon I've
yeah.
ever seen.
we
as a
went to
kid.
Halloween Horror Nights, Justin. It was me and Matt, and they were doing.
Oh, there's another funny story behind that one too.
They're doing the
I've always wanted to do that.
the horror creatures from history or
You
whatever.
have to come down one year.
And
yeah.
I'm drunk at this point, and they're like trying to take pictures.
You walked in.
Yeah, they
drunk.
have the guy who dressed like demon or Darkness, and he's on
Darkness,
stilts, and he's like the people are taking pictures with him, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking pictures with this thing. That thing scared the shit out of me when I was little. I don't even want to. I know it's the guy on stilts. I can see it, the stilts. Still not fucking with him.
Yeah, still. But that brings me to like an interesting point because like the guy who who was Darkness was Tim
It
Curry.
was also it.
And another thing that freaked me the
It's
fuck
fucking
out
it.
was Pennywise the clown, who was also Tim Curry. So Tim Curry is like all my nightmares as a
They all
kid.
float.
Maybe, for the
They
most
all
part.
float.
Yeah, they all float. So those are the two things that scared me. But I think one thing that it just had an effect on me, and I still remember it, it being really cool, was I'll just throw Michael Myers out there just because
Over Jason.
Jason doesn't scare me so much because it's become a joke.
Big
So
joke.
is Michael Myers.
It became a caricature.
So is Michael Myers. Rob
later
Zombie
on
neutered
became
him.
a caricature. Well, I mean, even those movies have a redeeming quality kind of to them, even though they kind of like explain why Michael Myers is evil, which I think is a complete stupid
You don't
cop
need to
out.
explain it.
Because the scariest thing about Michael Myers is you don't understand why.
Well,
There's no
and
why.
and
There's no
the scariest
reason
thing about
why.
those two is the way it was shot. If you watch it,
That too. I
The
mean,
perspective
it was
opening
just so
scene was amazing.
it was gritty, and it was like this guy in a white mask with a black jumpsuit with a knife coming at you for no reason. You don't know why. He doesn't
And he
talk.
won't go down.
He's just like the unstoppable force. You can't hold Michael Myers down. You can't have Buster Rhymes do kung fu on Michael Myers and say trick or treat, motherfucker.
Trick or treat,
'Cause,
motherfucker.
you know, Michael
Drop kicking Michael Myers.
is Michael Myers is
Michael
real.
Myers
He's a
is
great
real, son. Michael Myers is
Oh
real.
my god, that's what killed everything.
yeah.
That was
That's
awful.
what I'm saying.
That was like kicking a baby, like kicking a pregnant woman and killing the
Oh my
baby.
god. That's a little crazy.
When that happened, it's like Michael Myers is a great white shark. Oh god,
Oh my lord.
Bad.
Yeah, the Michael Myers is
But what-
pretty, I mean,
but-
other than the fact that I love the irony of the William Shatner face. It's awesome.
yeah, that too.
It's always awesome.
Oh, it is. There should be nothing scary about that.
William Shatner's coming to kill me.
Made it scary. Yeah.
Tall William Shatner's coming to get me.
Yo, Khan, and he looks the other way like, what? Where?
What's going on? I'm going to go with the same chord as you go with, Matt. The thing that we can't use Freddy, because Freddy, of all the nightmares I had as a kid, Freddy was like number one. But number two was, it kind of affected me when I grew up, because I was afraid of dogs for a very long time. I'm not anymore. But Cujo, holy shit. That movie scared the shit out of me. That dog.
That's like something you saw walking down the street sometimes.
It wasn't even like the fact that what he was doing. It was like there was like a shot of Cujo in the movie. A movie they haven't really ever even tried to remake. I guess Man's Best Friend, was the closest. But Lance Henriksen. But there's a scene in Cujo where it's like it's clearly rabid now, and it's covered with like just blood. It just looks.
Blood and spit.
And it's moving very slowly, like it's thinking. And it's once, I think she's like trapped in the car, the Pinto, and she's trying to get out. And the dog is like waiting. And it's like, man, for about 5 years of my life, that fucking scene fucked me up, man. That dog is scary. And think about that, you can't rationalize with it. It's just nothing you can't like, well, please, I won't come back. No, there's no. It's a rabid dog, and it made me afraid of like. That's what I learned about like rabies, and at the same time, I didn't know what the hell rabies was until that movie came out. I think Cujo gets bitten by a bat in a cave.
He gets bit, by Batman.
Batman gets him. Swear to me.
Where is it? You never get rabies to
Where's the trigger? So Christian Bale bites a Saint Bernard. Christian Bale attacks Beethoven, and Beethoven becomes evil and tries to kill everybody.
I like we could put this in movie parlance, no matter what.
He slides over a card and says, "Look, it's bone." We're mixing too many.
I can see that because you see dogs all the time, and it's like, oh, that dog's gonna fucking attack me.
I love dogs now, but boy, for like a long time.
I do too, but at the same time, you don't want to run into the wrong dog.
That woman, that dog was not having it. I mean, he was ramming doors with his head. It's like, Jesus, this dog is crazy. But yeah. Looking ahead to next month, Justin, what are you looking ahead to in the month of turkeys? The turkey month.
Turkey month.
Yeah, we'll do something a little different right now.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to some Bond news, hopefully.
Ooh.
Because then we will be hitting that 1 year next month. Should be hopefully coming out.
Sam Mendes is back, thank God. Sam Mendes is back, thank God.
Yeah, I'd rather him have taken one off maybe, and then maybe brought in like Nolan or somebody like.
Nolan won't do it. Nolan won't do it.
No, he wants to. He really does.
Does he?
He does. He talks about it a lot.
It would seem like it would be natural.
It would be. That's if you look at like Inception and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's essentially about that.
Yeah, he talks about that. He even talks about that like on the Blu-rays and documentaries and stuff like that. About that, or even there's a lot of directors out there that I think would be good.
But you get Deakins. It's a package deal, man.
Right.
You might get Deakins.
I really want Deakins
again
because that was like
Deakins.
The best.
It's the most beautiful Bond film you'll ever see in your fucking life. Love it or hate it.
Truly is. Next month there really isn't much coming out except for I know like the one we all probably want to see is the Wolf on Wall Street.
That's they moved it to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
Christmas.
that's the Wolf on Wall Street's the 15th, I thought.
No, man.
That's Christmas. Anchorman is November.
Yeah, they moved Wolf of Wall Street. They've been moving it.
They moved it back?
Is opening
because
on
you want
Christmas
to know
Day.
why? Scorsese's cut originally was 3 hours long, so
Okay.
they had to edit it back down. Yeah.
Which I don't understand why they have a problem.
I don't give.
With that.
It's
like all of his cuts are 3
fucking
hours
Scorsese.
long.
Let him do what fucking wants. I hope it was a Scorsese decision, not a studio decision. Because literally, Scorsese can say, "I'm making a 9-hour movie."
It was a studio
decision. All right,
decision.
fine.
Come on,
whatever
man.
you want to do, Scorsese. You did
Yeah.
it.
Well,
That's a studio decision. Scorsese would say, "Run it."
That might be my most anticipated movie of this year. By the way,
Really?
It's December. Wolf of Wall Street.
well, like Anchorman, I want to see Anchorman, but that's December. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's really nothing much in the month there. You have Delivery Man, which I just saw the trailer last night.
Oh
my God,
I read the synopsis. Too. I almost spit on the floor.
The trailer is so flimsy.
What the fuck is Vince Vaughn doing?
What happened to Wedding? Like, it says Wedding Crashers. What happened? What happened?
I don't know.
It's like somebody.
I don't know.
What? John Favreau, save him. Do something. Fix him.
Yeah, get him. Put him in Swingers 2 or something.
Put him in Magic Kingdom. Whatever the movie you.
Put him in something.
Fix this. Just fix him.
Fix
Vince Vaughn at one point was like one of my favorite actors.
Just replace him.
He's just
get a new one.
He's a schlub.
Yeah, I mean that's that.
And he's always been a schlub, but now he's really a schlub.
Well, he's making money. Who cares, right? He's just like, you want to pay me that much money to do that? Fuck it.
You do a piece of crap. It's a
do a movie that I fathered 533 children.
And Chris Pratt is in it. I mean,
Chris Pratt is in it.
Man.
Kobe Smulders is in it.
Fucking Star-Lord's in it.
Fucking Lord is in the movie. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's it. And then Old Boy is in it.
Yeah.
November. Old Boy. That would be my looking. That's what I'm looking forward to.
It is what it is for that, but that's it. There is nothing except for Thor.
But
I really
Thor
don't want to see Thor. I mean, I might see it earlier because there's an earlier showing coming out.
See it.
Yeah.
I just don't. You know, I already know about the mid credit.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm blackout.
I'm not saying anything, but I know. That's the only thing I cared about, and I got what I needed. I'm like, okay, I saved myself $11.
That's sad. That's just sad.
I mean, that movie looks entertaining though. So whatever.
The more I look and see of Old Boy, the more it looks fucking awesome. I've got my fingers so crossed for that because I like, please, it looks really good. And I saw a featurette about it with Brolin.
Yeah, it
looked really. It looked like they're taking it pretty seriously. Like I always say, I've said this once, I say it a million times. The best Spike Lee films don't look like Spike Lee films. So this looks nothing like a Spike Lee movie, which means it might be awesome.
If it's a Spike Lee film versus a Spike Lee joint, this is a Spike Lee film.
Like Inside Man was a Spike Lee film. Do the Right Thing was a Spike Lee joint. And I love Do the Right Thing. It's just,
and I like Do the Right Thing too.
There's certain like Crooklyn, no.
Oh boy. Come on, it's Joe Roland.
More Better Blues.
Oh, and Inside Man.
Inside Man's fucking amazing. I love him, Inside Man.
Inside Man was a Spike Lee
film. It's the only Spike Lee film that I really wanted to see.
25th Hour is a Spike Lee fucking film. That is a Spike Lee film.
Yeah, because I like that one. That's my favorite Spike Lee anything. Out of everything he's ever done, 25th Hour is still
it kind of pisses me off about him because he must have a switch where he can say, I'm going to make this look different.
Because there's only 24 hours in a day.
When he does a lot of work with white people, it brings out the best in him.
Is it Matthew Libatique doing the cinematography for this? Because I know he does a lot of. Yeah, I think he did. I think he did Inside Man. I know he works with Spike.
He did Inside Man and he did 25th Hour. He did both.
I know he works with Favreau. And,
he might have even done Summer of Sam too. I'm not sure.
I didn't really like Summer of Sam, but that was kind of like a Spike Lee film too, because it wasn't.
It's a movie you got to watch not one time. You got to see it on maybe multiple viewings because it is actually pretty well done.
Yeah, but Old Boy looks.
It's Do the Right Thing. It's Do the Right Thing with Italians. That's all it is.
And a murderer.
And a murderer. That's all it is. That's all Summer of Sam is.
It's East Coast Zodiac, essentially. It's East Coast Zodiac.
It's East Coast Zodiac with Adrian Brody.
That was John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo's in it too. Both of them.
Leguizamo. But no, Old Boy looks awesome, and man, this is looking ahead. When Wolf of Wall Street drops, I'm gonna be in there.
You'll be sucking.
I'll probably
dick.
If it had a penis.
I might be helping you too.
We should all go and do a line of cocaine.
Yeah, I mean the movie's a lot. What I texted you, Justin. I'm like, I'm watching. I was really tired. I put on the trailer. Woke me right the fuck up. I was like, damn, I'm gonna work.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. It was like an 8-ball.
The part of that trailer that this makes me laugh every time is him in the party twerking. It's so funny.
Oh god,
it's so good. That movie looks amazing. I don't know. I don't want him to edit anything because I want every part of that movie to stay in.
I was very close to buying the book on my way home.
You don't want to ruin it, do you?
In the airport, buying the book, but I was like, I don't want to get this book because it's going to give shit away.
I read the Wikipedia page. It kind of pissed me off because I kind of know what happens, but it still looks fucking awesome. I don't care.
Dude, it's fucking Wall Street on crack. That's all I know.
It's Wall Street with coke. It's Wall Street with a coke habit.
That's pretty much what it is. It's Wall Street with even more cocaine.
All right, Matt, give everybody our information.
All right. We are Simplistic Reviews. You can visit our website at simplisticreviews.blogspot.com. We are on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Simplistic Reviews. We are on Twitter, the @ SRBlogspot. S is in simple, and R is in raspberries.
Oh,
yeah, I went cute this time. Yeah, I went a little adorable. I didn't say like slutty rape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I ruined
Hey, it's me, Casper. Shh, it's me,
Trick or
Casper.
treat.
Shh, it's okay. It's me, Casper.
Suck Casper's raspberry cock.
It's me, Casper. Also,
Anyway,
give a shout out to our boys over at Slaughter.
Yeah, Slaughter Film. They have us posted over on their site. It's like a good reading over on slaughterfilm.com. They just did a few podcasts because they're in Erie, Pennsylvania, and they had a big horror convention up there about a week or so ago, and they did about 2 or 3 videos, interviews of people talking about the movies that they were playing at the horror fest. So that was really cool. And also, as another side note, we'll be covering this more on the website as it goes along. We were reached out, if that's a proper term, but we were contacted by an independent film called Stuck. The film is called Stuck. The director of the film, director, producer, writer, is a young lady by the name of Angela Palladino. It's a film that's
I read the synopsis. It sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a film that's kind of geared towards people like us for the most part. It's kind of geared towards millennials. It's kind of geared towards people that graduate school and are like, where the fuck am I going after
coming
this
of
type
age,
of thing?
like a perks of being a wallflower type.
It's
film.
a new age of coming. It's a new wave of coming of age. But I mean, they contacted us. They want us to cover some of their production. So in the next probably few months or so, either through their pre-production or even during their production, we'll be interviewing the cast, interviewing the crew, interviewing Angela. She'll be trying to set up an interview with her probably within the next week or so, or next few weeks. So we'll be covering them. You should be able to find information on our website, simplisticreviews.blogspot.com, about the film Stuck. So that's our next venture.
Yeah, they're on Indiegogo. Indiegogo's
they're on Indiegogo.
Site.
Support them. Indiegogo's great. I mean, you guys, you did your fundraising through Indiegogo.
Yes,
as well,
we did. Indiegogo saved our ass essentially. Indiegogo was great.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a great place.
Indiegogo and a crazy
money.
person saved our ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, we believe in your film.
Thank you, crazy person. We'll take your money now.
Yeah, so check them out. You can also check out their website. Their website is letsgetstuck.com. Once again, that's letsgetstuck.com. That's the main website for the film. And like I said, Indiegogo, search Stuck, and you can find their Indiegogo account too. But everything is on their website. So that's about it. And by the way, we are Simplistic Reviews, in case you guys forgot.
What are we? I forgot. That was a long...
I know, fuck, man. That was a fucking diatribe.
You're on a diatribe. All right.
Dry throat.
All right, for Casper the Friendly Ghost, and shh, it's me, Casper. It's okay. It's me, Casper.
Who looks like sperm?
So who's more disgusting?
He does look like a flying sperm.
Yep, that's what I want to know.
Okay, for flying sperm, Casper, and shh, it's me, Casper. I'm DJ Valentine. Thanks for listening. So Casper is...
Happy Halloween!
Casper is flying sperm. You've just made Christina Ricci that much more sluttier.
You probably like her for that much.
Hell yeah. And Bill Pullman, ironically, more sluttier.
Thanks for listening to the Simplistic Reviews Podcast.
Sorry to interrupt, but you're parked directly behind me. You mind moving your car?
Oh, I'll move my car, Big Ben, provided your fat British skull is resting under my back tire.
Is there something I've done to offend you?
Yeah. A little thing called the American f***ing Revolution.
Didn't see that coming.
You act all high and mighty with your tea.
Right.
And your crumpets.
I get it.
And your Helen Mirren.
Of course.
But you know what we have that you don't?
Let me guess. Good teeth?
Good f***ing teeth.